A fifth of the global energy is used for lighting. In our case, these are mostly LED lamps that produce a lot of light using little electricity. However, more and more research is being carried out to identify LED light as a great danger to our eyes. What exactly is the problem with LED lamps and how can we reduce the risk to our health? We'll take a look at this now on Clixoom Science Fiction. Welcome! Subscribe to the channel to not miss any of our 3 new videos every week.
1, 2, 3.
The eyes are indeed our central sensory organ. Thanks to them, we can perceive up to 80% of all information from the environment. So our eyes have a lot to do. We are constantly looking at laptops, smartphones or televisions, and exactly that could have quite unpleasant consequences for us. Because the backlighting in tablets and the like is usually provided by light-emitting diodes, LEDs. They consume significantly less energy than conventional light bulbs and are now used not only in screens but also in lamps, spotlight and advertising posters. In fact, LED lamps produce blue and yellow light to produce the desired white light. But there are increasing signs that the blue light they contain could be very harmful to our eyes. In contrast to the spectrum of sunlight, which is evenly distributed over the entire wavelength range, the spectrum of LEDs shows a peak at 400 to 480 nanometers. This light is particularly rich in energy and reaches the retina almost unfiltered through the eye. Unlike UV light, it is not absorbed by the front of the eye. It is said to cause severe damage to the retina and photoreceptors. Oxygen radicals are produced which damage proteins and lipids and can then lead to the death of photoreceptor cells. And this is irreversible. Dead photoreceptors are no longer replaced and vision decreases bit by bit. In addition, LED light probably also damages the pigment cells of the retina. Aging processes are accelerated, more waste products are produced, and this in turn damages the photoreceptors. However, research teams do not yet know exactly how much blue light is required to cause these worst-case damages. A study from France, however, provides indications on how the different types of light can affect our eyes. The study was carried out on rats, one group of which was exposed to light from fluorescent tubes, another one to conventional light bulbs, and the third to LED light. All light sources at a high intensity of 6000 lux led to inflammations, which in the end led to the death of the photoreceptors. At 500 lux, on the other hand, the retina of the animals was only affected by the LED light. These are the results of animal experiments. Long-term experiments on humans have not yet been carried out. However, several factors are already coming together. More LEDs are used in different areas of life and we use them more intensively than before. Also, this is a special spectral light composition to which our eyes are particularly susceptible. Last but not least, the light intensity of LED lamps meets EU standards, and there are some aspects that everyone can comply with themselves to reduce the risk of eye damage. Cold white light is more dangerous than warm white LED light. In addition, the light from monitors can be switched to a more yellowish area to protect your eyes. It is absolutely essential to avoid looking directly into bright LED sources. For example, you might want to switch on another light source in the room when watching TV. Click here for our video Frankenstein Heirs. Researchers create human-rat hybrid beings, and subscribe to the channel to never miss a video again. Stay tuned and see you soon.